Hello, welcome to the Modern Woman Warrior Show. I'm Louisa Kate. I'm hoping to have Amber back in the studio in the next few weeks. If you're new here, welcome. For those of you returning, thank you for being loyal viewers. It is our loyal viewers that allow us to bring you the content that you are used to seeing. So please hit the subscribe button so we can bring you some more content. It doesn't cost you anything, and it helps us to be able to bring that good content to you. Now, many women feel that handling a shotgun for home defense is too much for them, that they aren't capable of doing it. I hear things like, it'll hurt my shoulder, it kicks too much, it's too heavy. Now, yes, a 12 gauge shotgun does have a significant amount of recoil, and it might take a little bit of training. But let's take a look at 5'2" Malia, who weighs about 100 pounds, as she shows just how manageable a shotgun with a full power load of buckshot really is. So if someone as small as Malia can be trained to successfully and effectively handle a shotgun loaded with buckshot, then you can too. But why would you want to train with a shotgun? You may say, I have my .380 auto or my 9mm on the nightstand. Isn't that good enough? Well, maybe, and then again, maybe not. The advantage of having a handgun is its ability to conceal and to be carried. The disadvantage is that all handguns are underpowered compared to rifles and shotguns. You can't carry a shotgun everywhere you go. It would be logistically difficult, and it would get you more than a few strange looks. But when you're home, you have the home field advantage, and that is firepower.
Whenever you're ready.
The amount of hitting power in a 12 gauge shotgun is almost 10 times the hitting power of a 9mm handgun. The goal of all self-defense is that once the fight is unavoidable, you must stop the fight as quickly as possible and come out on the other side with as little injury as possible. Nothing stops a fight as fast as a center mass shotgun blast. Clearly, the shotgun is an awesome defensive tool, but it does have its limitations as well. For instance, if you're clearing your house because you believe intruders are inside, then the long barrel of a shotgun will make it difficult in close quarters to hold on to the gun. As you can see, clearing a house can be very difficult even for a team that is trained to do so. It is almost impossible to do it safely on your own. In our opinion, it should never be attempted unless you are trying to safeguard a family member who is in another part of your home. This SWAT team exercise gives you some idea of the number of people and the amount of training required to do this safely. The best way to use your home field advantage is to set yourself up in a room that you can defend. Frequently, we see the master bedroom being used as a safe room. In an ideal circumstance, the master bedroom contains the alarm panel so that you can see where the perimeter was breached. If there are windows in the room, then they should be blacked out so that no one can see you from the outside. And again, in a perfect world, the master bedroom is on the second floor, which makes your back secure from attack. If you are defending the second floor, one of the best places to do that is the choke point created by a staircase. However, if you have a situation like the one that's shown in this picture, with a window and an outside wall as your backstop, you need to make sure that your line of fire will not leave your property or in any way cause danger to another person, either inside or outside of your home. Always remember, you are responsible for every round that you fire until it stops. If the staircase is not an option, a locked bedroom door can act as a perfectly adequate choke point. Now the alarm has warned you. Hopefully the alarm wakes you fast enough that you will have at least 90 seconds to execute your plan. How do you execute your plan? 1. Lock the bedroom door. 2. Get your pistol and cell phone from the nightstand. 3. Grab your shotgun. 4. Find cover or use your body armor as cover. You can even put your body armor on if you have some. 5. Call 911. Tell them that you have an intruder and don't hang up. 6. Now, if the intruder comes to the door, warn them by shouting, "The police are on the way. If you come in, I'll shoot." You want this part of the encounter to be recorded. 7. Take action if necessary. Unlike the disadvantage that you put yourself under when you try to clear your house, especially with a long-barreled shotgun that can be taken away, you have all the advantages in this situation. Okay, so now let's talk about these advantages. 1. There is only one place that the attacker can come from. 2. Your shotgun in combination with your pistol is going to give you a huge firepower advantage. And because you are inside of a room and the attacker has to come across the room to get to your gun, there's probably very little chance that they can get to you before you can stop them. 3, if it is available, either putting on or placing body armor strategically in front of you makes you a much harder target to reach and hit. 4, by leaving 911 on the phone, you have a recorded witness that shows that you did everything in your power to avoid this lethal confrontation. And I promise you, this is going to go a long way in making your self-defense case in court if it makes it that far. However, be certain that once the room has been breached and you have defended yourself, you hang up the phone and do not answer it again, because everything that they ask you can be used against you in court. And we will have a lot more on this in a future video. Now, obviously, this takes some thought and advanced preparation on your part, as well as training. You will be awakening from a dead sleep, and you're going to need to react quickly and efficiently so that you are ready to defend yourself. Now, remember, you will be lucky if you have more than 90 seconds to react. That you were taught this lesson at school when you had fire drills, and hopefully you're doing home fire drills as well. Okay, now which do you think is more common? A home fire or a home invasion? If you're like Amber and myself before we started this research, you're going to say home fire. But that is not what the statistics say. According to the U.S. Fire Administration, there are 358,000 home or domicile fires per year in the United States. And according to the Department of Justice's Uniform Crime Report, there are 1,650,000 home invasions per year in the U.S. Personally, I was shocked by these numbers. That means that you're 4.6 times more likely to face a home invasion than to have a home fire. Now, home fire drills are common, and yet most people do not do home invasion drills. Many people think that doing these kinds of drills and this type of preparation is being paranoid, but it is not paranoid with numbers like these. In addition, 38% of all assaults and 60% of all rapes occur during a home invasion. You really have two options. You can stick your head in the sand and hope that it doesn't happen to you, and pray that if it does, everyone in the house isn't running around screaming because they have no idea what to do. Or you can prepare by doing your homework, planning, and training to fight back. The statistics are stunning. The police can't protect you because they can't be everywhere at once. If your home is invaded, you're on your own. The difference between being a victim and warding off the attack is mostly about understanding the threat, making a workable plan, gathering the tools that you will need to execute the plan, and finally, train the skills that you need to do so. Now, hopefully, we have helped you with understanding the need for a plan by putting up this video. But how do you decide what your plan should look like? Well, we are expanding our Warrior Academy training to include a Home Defense Masterclass. The class will be available in December of 2023, and it's going to teach you how to make your individual and specific home defensible against a home invasion that is almost 5 times more likely than a fire. So make sure you bring a blueprint or a drawing of your floor plan so we can help you with this. Remember, if your home is the target of a home invasion, it will take time for the police to get to you. Time that you will be on your own, and while you're on your own, seconds are going to feel like hours. You owe it to yourself and your loved ones to effectively prepare. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit subscribe if you haven't already. It costs you nothing, and it helps us bring you the content that you've come to expect. Don't forget that we've moved to Thursdays. See you next Thursday. Bye.